Alright. Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa here. Let's start this investigation. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one after another. No, there weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. Still. Why is this happening? Oh. There's Taka. Not Taka. Toko. Don't tell me, Toko too. Relax. She just passed out, she saw the blood. The blood. Oh, that's right. When Toko's Toko, she's a fear of blood, eh? Yeah, tried everything to get her wake up, but no luck. Just leave her for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for now. Taka. Damn it, why does this have to happen? And there's hammer number 4, I believe. Hello, hammer. This hammer number 4 seems better than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too? But why is this just hammer number 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with just hammer number 1. Then Hifumi was hit with hammer number 2. But this time it's just hammer number 4. What happened to hammer number 3? What? Ah! What's the matter? Well, you mentioned just hammer 3. What? You just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's got the one to be killed. Hifumi's dead too.
Hey!
Fumi's been killed.
I see.
Yep. Which is why he came to get us. They better check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Bakuria, and I rushed out to the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab, Celeste screams to me in the nurse's office. Something's happened. Does come up. Yeah, I heard Fumi's dead, right? That's not all. He is gone. Huh? What's gone? He has disappeared. Disappeared? Fumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
Hey!
What the heck's happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly lost my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was just here a few minutes ago. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were gone for like a minute.
Indeed.
And then when we got back, this must have been the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must be really enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us spinning around, frightened and confused. We're all gonna bloody die here. We're all gonna die, just like those guys.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe the body would just disappear. First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on. What do you mean, 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room. It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. We're gonna kill all of us. Then who might miss target? Toko?
What?
Huh? I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. You left her at the scene of the crime? Oh, we didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she is still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect clings to me wherever I go. It'd be bad without her. Bastard! Calm down. You forget about her, don't you? You have no right to blame me. For once, stop fighting. Right now, we need to pray back. I can't take this anymore. My whole body wants to die. Kuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out to the nurse's offices and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. Veering back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Toko. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not an hallucination. I know I saw it before, but what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too? Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hit the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up, catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was on the 3rd floor together. After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came as a group from the nurse's offices. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a sec. Kirigiri has an alibi with Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept that Kirigiri's alibi. Which means the suspicious individual we are looking for is no other than Hiro. Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right, there's a rule that says you can only have a maximum of, kill a maximum of 2 people. As long as that rule's in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... Minsya, that's a good thought. Minsya cried you, turned you to paste. By the way, do you know fish paste can also be referred to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs?
Let's
Indeed.
see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more. You knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, Bakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. Still meant it went nicely better off that her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search the 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies, the 2 people killed and their bodies have been hidden. They're the one without an alibi, and the only one who could have done it is, well, Hiro. But is he really the killer? And about Kirigiri? If she's not involved in this case, where'd she go? Makoto, what's the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We gotta find those bodies. Our little narrative here can't move forward.
then...
Very well. Let's just split up and begin searching. There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I mean, I think I do, but... If you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yeah, you find anything. Bakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try to find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. Well. Let's do the art room first. And figure out that the hammers are missing. Rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. Okay. Hey, why is the door locked?
Damn.
We search the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? Okay, so I guess we can't look for that yet. They're locked in that room. Okay. I don't really have anything else to look for that I can think of. Well, I mean, there is something I can think of. I guess we should go find them. Yeah, nothing to miss here. Alright, let's go to the second floor. I better look around this floor first. Well, okay. Where? There's not much. Oh,
Come on.
Kodo. Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? What do you mean? Found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have been hidden in the repository. Alright, Torina and Saka, we'll go on ahead. Their bodies are in the repository? What, you mean the room that was literally locked? Weird. They're really getting string along this case. Are the bodies in here somewhere? Up ahead is the door that was literally locked about 3 seconds ago. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked now. Weird. I have no choice but to go inside. So open the door. No one entered. I saw. The 2 bodies that disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw from my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then, I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand it out when you found the bodies first time, but that's just what happened. Here's what I'll resist, but turns out I was right.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might.
See
ya
later!
Well then. Now we found the bodies. All that's left to discover the culprit. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're
terrible.
Dead, you know? Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. It's just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Fumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Fumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Fumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This was a visual novel. This wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I'd met you all.
His nerves are blended together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed at his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears cannot restore a person's
Honestly.
vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least
Stop
you have your
talking.
meat. You're just angry. Cannot going out of his way to return, just to leave us those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Perhaps.
Yasuhiro Haga... Is that his name? Whatever. That is the only person who you could have been
So
referring
in other
to.
words,
And with that, the case is solved. Let's stop people and even killing Taka and Fumi. And then go as far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what
What is
Hiro
this?
is? That's true. I can't forgive him. There's no way I can ever forgive him. He killed two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we tracked another culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not that life or death. The trial will be cleared without much trouble. Yeah, it does look that way. It's gonna begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. Make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Alright. First, check the Monokuma file. Victims are Hifumi and, Taka. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It's thought they were both killed with a similar weapon.
very
That's it?
strange.
Yes, it is pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file ever could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There is something that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you
perhaps.
talking about Kirigiri? Without a doubt. She has an alibi for when Celeste and Fumi were attacked. But if the killer wasn't acting alone, what if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What's are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
Yep.
What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? To the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So, are you saying nobody worked together this time
hey,
either? Sorry, I can't answer that. You accept the free exchange information from you guys. I also make sure you forget. No matter how much it says my sister's a murder, only one black can graduate, and an accomplice
So
gets
in
nothing.
other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right?
Well?
Normal? Okay. Let me clarify this whole shebang. In the class trial, we need to determine the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it in action. The true blackened, so just one person? That's enough explanation. That's whatever. And now, it's time to get... Now the final ballot on all you, and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So, they're clearly one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then, I can see why Kirigiri would be connected to this case after all. Maybe you're right. If that's true, then... Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it does not matter. Let us get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Tilo is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, just like Jack. What? I'm offended. You. When did you? I've been looking all for you, Master. When I woke up, you were like nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, there, milk shots for your girl.
You gotta be kidding!
Why, I gotta be a suspect. Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest. Every suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She is right about that. When we heard her from the scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Fumi's body. Besides, I can't get every move. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. There'll come an emergency to
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should brag about. On another topic, should we post guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'm totally useless on the investigation anyway.
Now.
And that's that. Let's begin. Alright. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us is an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, or... But I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Maybe because this is a visual novel, and if it was that bloody obvious... never mind. They literally wrote Leon's name in the first trial. Maybe it is that obvious. Alright. Let's look at the hammers. Although, some are like mallets. Oh man, could this be the Justice hammers that have been designed using these as a model? Oh man. Either way, all the hammers here obviously seem to have a lot of use. They're all covered up in debris, chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Not the relevant plot point I was thinking of. I was thinking, well, there are... Oh, there's only 4 hammers that are missing. Where did you get hammer number 1 from? Weird. Whatever. Alright. Oh, I guess we don't have a 5th hammer yet. Okay. Anything else here? I guess I could look at their dead bodies again. Ifumi's big, cold bodies lay on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth is a killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where it's discovered, to here, the rest story. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor, and without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I finished the investigation. If I remember correctly, Ifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait, huh? Something's off about his body. While making this feeling, something's different. Something about Ifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Ah, it's his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped off his glasses? But who would do that, and why? Okay. Taka. He'll never monitor another hallway ever again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found just camera 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use that to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay. Makes sense. Anything else here? There is a cart. It's a dolly. It does have a handle. I swear I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kinda awkward, but bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait, huh? Was this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a bloodstain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? I don't know how much more obvious you could be, but... Alright. Anything else in here? There's one way in and out of this room. There's definitely a lock in the store, but it can be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Okay. You gonna talk to Bakuya, I guess? Bakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how one could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Fumi said when he died. Yeah.
So, in other
Hiro's
words...
name. And there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is really, really dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like it's not a clue hidden there somewhere. And that's it. That's all Barzill's case. Well, no, there are a few things, like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't clear investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it goes back to the fact the culprit was a moron. Is that all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people? What? Because the rule says if you kill someone and you get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances to find out. Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's the attitude? But
Goodbye.
you have my appreciation. Thanks to you. I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talks as if he's already figured out who killed him. Weird. But if he did, wouldn't it have killed him to tell me what it was? Alright, anything else in here? Okay, so I can't leave yet, I guess. They won't let me leave. I talked to Sakuya. There is many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that happened. Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Giri, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when our search began. And soon after we split up, Giri disappeared. And after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had directed Fumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Bakuya, we began the searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Fumi in the library on the second floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the first floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving from around the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the second floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she apparently seen the suspect on the third floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him! The strange costume man. He ran off as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... what was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been. Fumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad, come on. We have to go back. At that point, we decided to split into groups. Celestine and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Bakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. And we got back to the nurse's office. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I saw Skahina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell others what happened.
However,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means that Fumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that was when I showed up and told you and Bakuya that Fumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Bakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Fumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. They remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinations or something? This time, Taka's body disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us that she had found the bodies, and we headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back on things have certainly been active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay? Hey, Hina. Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After me and Taka's body disappeared, we slipped look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. When we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? I have a very short memory, and I don't remember testing the door here and figuring that was locked myself. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. If that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I'm wondering the same thing. The door was unlocked when the search of the bodies began, now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking here, but I'll probably leave the area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from the inside of the restauration, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed the door was locked after the search for the vase began. And the door is designed so it can only be locked from the inside of the restauration. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the restauration and locked the door. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left. Which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the restauration. Was it the killer, who is still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. Someplace I know about. First, nurse's offices, where the Fumi is found, and the equipment room, where Taka is found. Okay, let me check both those rooms, I guess. I do also want to check the pool for, you know, no real reason. Oh, I can strafe. Why can I strafe? Weird, alright. No idea why I can strafe, but cool. There's some kind of tire mark going through this pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me of the doll in the restaurant. Really? We didn't just figure this out because there's blood on the wheel? We needed to see the tire tracks to figure this out? Come on. Yes! I mean, I thought that was obvious. Alright. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Ifumi? Ifumi's body is nurse's office on the first floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way you can get up to the third floor. That's still a mystery. Just hand number 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Huh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Yeah, it's underneath Taka's body. Okay. I was sleeping right there when the killer carried my body. I was so pissed at me so much. I'll openly wear that. Okay. So, anything else in here? Not really. Okay, it's not important. Let's go to the nurse's office, and then we'll go to the pool. Just hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Ifumi. Someone with the body, but left up behind. Okay. Anything else here that's relevant at all? I don't think so. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there's a clean cloth and trash can here. A cleaning cloth. And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe away some blood. But who would need to do something like that? And also, why is there anime character on? That's something like Fumi would have. Also, Fumi's glasses were completely clean. Those are three completely unrelated thoughts. Not sure why I string them together in a sentence. Right, Celeste? I agree. I haven't got the slightest bloody idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. And the main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved his body. How Fumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were surprised to be in nerve sauce, right?
Indeed.
You're supposed to be nerve sauce, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I'd stay behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when we got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. Yeah, he said the same thing. So the killer was able to get in and move Fumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Fumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than possible. Alright. It's a refrigerator. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. That's not plot relevant? Really? That's not the case at all. But there's blood packets. Okay. That's not relevant. Alright. There's blood packets, and the body has moved from the first floor to the third floor, and its glasses were cleaned. Okay. Alright, I guess let's go somewhere else. Because that's not real. Oh. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to. You end up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give this to you. Meet in the dining hall. This is a note Hiro wrote on to get solid me up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was remarkable,
It's all
so it
clear.
left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting in this little game. What are you talking about? I've already paid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Keep talking, and I will kick you out of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Goodbye. Alright. So he says he's going to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Sure, I guess we'll go along this linear path and go to Hero's room and never go to the pool. Wait, we're on the first floor. Dorman's over here. Okay. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Wiki did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but let's take a plunge. This is Hero's room. There are all kinds of weird things in here. Where did he get it all from? Most importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if he gets permission to start this room, right? Okay. I sounds to check the bathroom. There's nothing in there. It's pretty grungy though. How's the bathroom get this dirty? I think it's in this cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room? But wait, these blueprints, something about it bothers me. Robo Justice blueprints, written in non-hero's handwriting, has been added to the truth section of your handbook. Okay. Surveillance camera. Yeah, and a bed. Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kirigiri! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, how is it done?
Just a second!
More big news. Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume! Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hiro and Kirigiri would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I'll head to the pool. I ran up the second floor as fast as I could. Kirigiri Oh man, I've just had the worst day. You have no idea. Hiro? Hiro?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would it be? That's a good question. Oh? What? Why do I look like this? Like, someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? What's Illuminati?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed in the pool locker room. He was fast asleep, so I kicked him till
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe he kicked me. He could be a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something. That's creepy. Anyway, Kirigiri, where you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was a checkup on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind. Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people might think she might be spying from Mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I mean, I have no idea. What's I go to sleep? Don't know how that happened. I woke up and I was here. I do not care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Let me out of here!
I don't know something. I can't get out of it. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp in the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took our own help, but we're still able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually, we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free at last. Is it kind of weird how the suit perfectly fits you, Hiro?
Then,
More to the point, but nobody but Hiro would have been able to wear that costume. Wait. Hold on a sec. Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well, written in your handwriting. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw blueprints myself. Yeah. Me too. And it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone. That's Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
the worst.
Good idea. We won't want to kill anyone else. Tie me up. Wait, gag me? Hold on, guys. I think
That's
it's a little far. He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You cannot talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them, and you killed my donut.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a fake hero running around. You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could have costumed as the character? I am the only one. Me, you should try it on for yourself. Before you convict me. Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the role of Jessica's costume.
Huh! See? Look! See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
And a huff, Hina took the seat back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you have excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. I guess I will. I pick pieces off the floor and then try to put them on. It's not good. If too long, there's
Just
no
a
way I can wear
second.
this. See? I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. This costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the exact same, but
Honestly.
fits them. If you insist on that line of defense, then show us some evidence. Evidence? I was trapped in this pool locker the entire time. You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. Because remember, this is Japan, where you are guilty until proven innocent. What the heck? Last time we tuned the Phoenix Wright games, and they're in Japan. Who cares? Heroes don't without an alibi.
That's terrible.
Anyway, which is how it almost what? I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's supposed to be happening. Could someone like tell me?
What the heck?
Oh, if you don't mind, tell me what's going on. How am I supposed to understand? I think I figured that someone was killed, right? Hey Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Fumi. What?
Just
2
the
people?
worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it! I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones
about
that were
that?
killed, then that's it. I know who did it. You may as well tell us then. Taka and Fumi were
I'm
by
at least
alter ego,
30% right.
which means alter ego, or Chihiro must have done it. I see. That is unfortunate. Huh?
What the heck?
Unfortunate. Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it already, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
So then.
I know, that note. That's right, someone swooped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. Let's meet at the rec room at 1 a.m. But that's the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then, for some reason, I fell asleep. You know, the killer probably
Just
drugged
the
me or something.
worst.
Not
So-
a chance. Hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you. Someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage. A chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even that's true. You must be one dumb fish to bite every single piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, I mean, not to be trapped for so long, a whole, 5 days. Even, it's more 5 days, but whatever. Even if you trapped for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still
Don't be
wanna buy it.
mean.
Well,
Just
you
a
should
second.
buy it. Okay then, show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, okay. Sure. And I lost the center part of my donut.
Please.
Please, you gotta believe me. And why are all your jokes about donuts? Like I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must provide evidence. Can you show us the notes? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. The heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time wasted before the class trial begins. Why are we investigating? We already know who did it. Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero! No, it's like I said. What? Was it really get money? Monokuma, get the money Monokuma offered us? That must be it. He totally wrote it, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. So annoying. Just be thankful we haven't bounty capped you. If you have no time to yell and carry on, you might have to search for evidence, right? Yeah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit. Note. If you don't fail me now. I guess I better go back on guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or try to decide Jack to switch with me. But if she said Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe in our hands. Well, bye. One by one, they're peeled away. Makoto, do you have a sec? Huh? I want you to help me with this investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but did you promise me something? Later, when we have time.
Why is that?
Spirit? No. To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Shall we go?
Okay. Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the respiratory. Then I guess we should head away for now. Alright. Which, of course, on the other side of the bloody world. Alright. Taka. For a moment, Yuri seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get this started. She crouched next to Taka without hesitation, began poking and prying at bodies. Maki was right. Paul was right. They were killed using sumo weapons. Her moves were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? You did? Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that bloody much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you had a watch? Take a look. It's just broken. You can see the hands are not moving, correct? He's most likely broke when he had his encounter with the assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past the 6 o'clock. So that means the watch is broken. It's not just for 6. Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. It's almost 10 o'clock, right? You know that right, it's almost 10 o'clock.
In other words.
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must happen at 6 this morning. Worker's Watch has been added to
However-
truth bullets. Okay, cool. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in
Makoto.
there. Can you try to pry it out?
Because...
Me? Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hands. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist.
Hey.
A piece of paper. Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just scrap paper. Doesn't seem like much
Is
of a
that
clue, does
right?
it? I wonder about that. Kirigiri turned
So
to Fumi's
then-
body. Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own.
Indeed.
Did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
That's
a
right.
lot of paper. Fumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
Hidden? He stuffed in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, you- oh, wait, Chihiro. Never mind.
Why is that?
Carry on. It was just in his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know
Hey.
what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it's stuffed down his pants, it's like, it's very important for me, or I'll never forgive for this. A note. I found a hole we can use to escape. Mom Cooper can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That is, it's the same thing Hiro said. Then who's telling us the truth? No, it is not exactly the same, isn't it? The times are fucking different, you fucking incompetent moron. I mean... I don't swear, sorry, it's against my character arc to swear. But you are a fucking moron.
Yeah, like last night someone slipped a weird note on my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe used to escape. Well, we can't find out, so, don't tell us now. Let's meet in the record room at 1 a.m. The time is different. You're told that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Fumi asked him... Well, it wasn't Fumi, it was... whatever. But the note they wrote to Fumi asked him to meet
Is
at
that
6
right?
a.m. Hold on. Just because Fumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him, right? And your voice actor decided to correct that for you, but you're really incompetent, Makoto.
So...
Parts of it have been torn off, right? I think there's likely something meaning there. There's something being to part of being ripped. Could you explain it a little more? Because, you know, you spoon-feeding me all this information to make it incredibly obvious. It's still not connect the dots. You gotta, you know, not only to draw the line between two dots, you have to put a magnifying glass there so I can really see if there is line between two dots. Think carefully, you fucking
Hey.
moron. Why would he have been clutching that scrap paper so tightly? I have no
So
idea.
then-
What if it wasn't just a scrap paper when he was holding it, but it was something more important? And how something that important would... something important like that become a mere scrap paper? That is what you need to answer.
Hey,
Alright. And while you're at it, I should tell you another thing. The two victims, this time, definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So e-handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders are carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about
is
the
that
handbooks
right?
this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I would have gone out of my... I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they were not used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role, I don't think I understand, but if Kirigiri says it's important,
And I better keep at it. A bing, bong. That's it?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It is unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest yourself, and come to the proper conclusion that Bakuya and I have already figured out, because we are, like, way smarter than the rest of you. Yeah. You didn't just have to say that, but...
Shall we go?
Thanks, Kiri. Well, we better get going. Okay. Alright. Everyone had heard Makuma's proclamation, and they're gathered by the red door. And as soon as we're all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello.
Wrong.
He's multiplied. No, that's not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. Moves fast. He looks like it multiplied. I'm like the Olsen twins. Can you tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get to the elevator already?
Tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Hey, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the plane train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't just run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume? Or the notes? No, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have a limit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for we get to the
That's right.
courtroom. She is right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed our two friends. Killer is... someone right here. Alright, let's talk to 3 people, I think. We'll talk to 4.
hey,
Why not? The story begins to make it down there. Were you listening? Wait till you get to the courtroom and begin your arguing. It appears the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time.
Yes.
Come on, Pigback. Let's do it. Alright, let's just go. Not say anything relevant. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. And once everyone's aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking in the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we solved this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up the cruel fate. When I saw it together like this, I just realized how few there are left. Your school life's really reached its climax. Only because of you. Oh. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Noah, do you really hate me so much?
Come
I'm
on.
so cute. Stop goofing around beginning trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna get started. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial. Break. I would never do that to a whole not like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. The deadly judgment,
A deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Alright, there we go. Alright. I assume the trials probably take me more than 2 hours. I don't actually know. It's not the most straightforward class trial in the world. So yeah, I think we'll split part here, and I'll see you guys next one. Yeah, until then, peace.